Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is Oracle of Divine Truth, Miss V. How are you guys doing today? I hope all is well. This video is for the zodiac sign of Virgo. This is the March guidance for my Virgo zodiac signs. So welcome. I hope all is well, and I hope you have an amazing month ahead. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that way you can receive notification of when a video does upload. Make sure that you like the video as well for the love and support. If you're ever interested in a more personal reading with me, you can always visit me at my website at www.spiritualvibrations.org. If you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at spiritualvibrations2018@gmail.com. Okay? So with that being said, again, this video is for the zodiac sign of Virgo. This is for March of 2020, your guidance. I've already tuned into the energies, so we're going to get started with this video. Okay? All right, Divine Spirit, what are the messages for Virgo for March of 2020? Virgo, March of 2020, what are the messages for Virgo? March of 2020, Virgo, March of 2020, Virgo, March of 2020. All right, let's take a look at the energies, okay? Well, since this one is already flipped over, I'm going to start with this, okay? So you do have the card of deceit. Now, again, these are general messages. They may and may not apply to everyone. Please take the messages that you feel that resonates and leave what doesn't. I suggest that you guys check back throughout the month to take a look at the accuracy or what you feel resonates with you. So again, for some of my Virgos, there is some deceit around you, okay? And this is more so maybe haters in the building, okay? This can also be a sense of enviness as well. It shows that someone in the month of March may not be wearing their true mask, okay? They are pretending to possibly be someone that they're not. So there is some type of deceptive behavior around some of my Virgos in the month of March. So with that being said, just make sure that you trust your intuition, use your discernment around people in the month of March, okay? And again, that's not going to apply to everyone. Okay. You also have the card of unconditional love, all right? So for my Virgos for the month of February, the universe is definitely wanting you to work on your heart chakra, opening up your heart, being able to give love but also receive love. I also feel self-love is going to be important for a lot of my Virgos in the month of March as well. Just kind of coming from a loving place, being kind to yourself and definitely kind with others as well. For some, and this is not going to apply to all, there could be some type of deception in a relationship, or again, there is some deceptive behavior towards someone where there is a emotional bond, emotional connection, if that makes sense. And you also have the card of rest, okay? So Virgos, in the month of March, the universe is saying definitely take time out for yourself, get you some rest, making sure that you're sleeping well, making sure that you're going to bed early, making sure that you are tuning into your body, because your body will let you know when you have overexerted yourself. So definitely listen to it, rest. For some, maybe taking a day off, just kind of treating yourself, okay? Taking time out for yourself. Again, that's also a part of self-love as well, okay? I also feel like for some, the message is when it comes to this deceit, unconditional love, and rest, making sure that you're not in the place of deceiving yourself from self-love, like you are wearing a mask. You're not allowing yourself to get in tune with your emotions. You're refusing to allow yourself to tune in with your emotions and open up your heart chakra and show yourself that self-love and taking time out to rest, okay? So that can also be another reason as well as to why these cards fell out this way. All right, what additional messages do Virgo need to know? This is for March of 2020. Virgo, March of 2020 health. Virgo, March of 2020 health. Virgo. All right. Okay, let's take a look at the cards that fell out for you guys. And this is health. Okay, physical, mental, and emotional. Okay. we do have the card of divine intervention. So again, this message may not apply to all. It could just possibly apply to a few. There could be certain Virgos in the month of March that may be scheduled for surgery, whether it's inpatient or outpatient services. And it shows that you will be surrounded with a lot of angelic support. The doctors are going to be caressed in a way from the angels to make sure that your surgery is successful. For some, give me a second. I feel like for some that has been dealing with certain health issues that has been lingering and will linger in the month of March, there that may require some type of divine intervention in a way. So again, it could lead to possible surgery. May not be this month, but there could be a possible solution for some. But it shows an intervention when it comes to physical health. And again, this is not going to apply to all of my Virgos, okay? Okay. You do have the card of detoxification. All right. So this is definitely a month where the universe wants you to detox the mind, the body, and the soul. Okay. Detoxing the mind is speaking positive of yourself, letting go negative ways of thinking, not overthinking or overanalyzing things. I know that sometimes that's easier said than done. Making sure that you are eating well, eating your vegetables, making sure that you're drinking enough water, making sure that you're sleeping. For some, meditating. Okay, doing yoga. It is acknowledging that there is a need to release certain emotions that no longer serves you. So again, this is physical, mental, and emotional. So I understand why rest came up, because I do feel like for many of my Virgos, you guys are deprived of rest. Okay, it's like you could have been stressed or kind of just dealing with a lot of things that has been pulling on your energy source. So this is the month where they want you to learn how to simplify, to kind of let go. And again, I know it's easier said than done. Okay, but baby steps. Okay. You also have, give us your care. So again, I do feel like for some of my Virgos, the month of February may have been heavy for some, and that won't apply to all, but this is a month where your angels are asking that you give your cares, give your worries, give your concerns over to your creator, to your ancestors. Pray to them, let them know the situation and how you are seeking the help and assistance. And if it's in your highest good, they will deliver to you. Okay, this is a month where they really want you to detox. They really want you to rest, to release certain stresses that some of my Virgos have been carrying, and really kind of open up your heart chakra. For some, because of the things that you've been dealing with, it may have affected your heart chakra, put your heart chakra in disalignment. So this is a month to get everything back into alignment. Okay. Sunlight. Okay, Virgos. So they definitely want some of my Virgos to get outdoors. Okay, connect with nature this month. Okay, enjoy the sun. The sun is great vitamin D. Okay, so they are asking you to allow yourself to connect with sun. Why? Because sun rejuvenates your energy. It also allows you to have clarity as well. Sunlight can also help the third eye, the pineal gland as well. So again, getting outdoors, spending some time in nature is going to be therapeutic as well. Some of my Virgos, maybe you haven't gotten out in a while, and the universe is saying, look, this month, get out, okay? But be safe. And last but not least, you have children. Wow. Okay, I felt that. I felt that when this divine intervention card came up. So there's a few different messages here. Okay. First and foremost, for my Virgos, if your child has been sick or does get sick, know that the angels are around them, know that the angels are protecting them, okay, and working on healing them from whatever they're going through. Okay. For some of my Virgos, you may have had difficulties trying to get pregnant. Okay, and for some, it's going to require divine intervention. For some, maybe you are starting a fertility doctor this month. Maybe you are going to make that appointment to the doctor because you've been trying to have children and there's been some difficulties. And again, as I stated before, if you've been trying and you haven't conceived, for some of my Virgos, I'm not a doctor, but it is acknowledging it may require some divine intervention. So booking that appointment as well, I feel is going to be beneficial to you also. Um, I do feel like if for some of my Virgos you have been worried about your child for whatever reasons it may be, definitely communicate to your creator and give this child as much love as possible during this month, but not just this month. It should be all the time. But I feel like it's being encouraged this month as well, strongly, okay? Because if you really look, and I just noticed that, thank you, Spirit. If you really look at this card of unconditional love, there is a mom and she's kind of giving her care to this child. So I do feel like for some of my Virgos, you could be dealing with a child this month that may be going through some type of difficulties, whether it's emotionally, physically, or mentally. So giving that child as much compassion and love is going to be very important, okay? All right. Divine Spirit, what additional messages you have for Virgo? This is for March of 2020. Virgo, March of 2020. Virgo, March of 2020. I definitely feel like children is going to be a focus this month for some of my Virgos, okay? I'm just going to put it like this so I could create more space. Okay, let's take a look at the cards that fell out. All right, the first card is innocence. Okay, so we have children again. So I do feel like children will be a focus this month for a lot of my Virgos. But this is also acknowledging to my Virgos. It's tapping to the inner child this month. Okay, this is a month to do something that makes you happy. Try something that you haven't done before. Try something that, again, is going to bring a sense of happiness. Tap more into that playful energy within yourself this month, okay? Especially if you guys have been dealing with a lot, this is definitely a time to connect with their inner child, nourish their inner child, okay? Love their inner child. I do feel like for some, there is a need to work on some inner childhood wounds this month as well, okay? I can feel like some inner childhood wounds have begun to surface maybe in the last few weeks, the last few months, and this is a month to kind of detox from those energies, okay? So working on healing makes sense. You have the card of balance, okay, Virgo? So this is a month where the universe wants you to focus on balance, okay? Balance in all areas in your life, your emotions, your work and play, okay? Just creating that sense of balance, not overexerting yourself this month, okay? This can also be creating balance in a relationship is also what I'm hearing as well, okay? So not too much and not less, but just enough, okay? You also have the card of hope. So the universe is wanting you to stay optimistic this month, my Virgos. Be hopeful, okay? Believe in magic, believe in the unknown, trust in a higher power, okay? Know that things are going to work out in your favor, regardless of what you can see from the visible eye, because again, you're never alone. Spirit is always there. So talk to Spirit. Pray to your ancestors. Pray to your creator on what it is that you feel that you need help in, and be hopeful. Be optimistic as well about the positive outcome that will come to you, okay? You also have the card of divine timing, all right? And I was going to say patience as well. So this is definitely a month where the universe wants my Virgos to work on patience, trusting in divine timing. Just because things doesn't seem as if it's working out in your favor as quickly as you want it to, there could be other things going on behind the scenes. So work on patience. I know that that is very hard for some. I'm still learning how to do that myself. I'm not a Virgo, but still in general, we all have issues with patience in some way. But taking the baby steps needed to step back and look at a situation. If something doesn't work out, okay, well, maybe it just wasn't my time, or eventually I'm going to get what it is that I want. So again, it's all about being hopeful. Even though it doesn't happen when you want it to, just trust that it is coming, especially if it's for your highest good, okay? And for some, I do feel like if this is surrounding you trying to get pregnant, universe is saying just have patience, okay? Patience in the process. Be optimistic, okay? And you also have the card of grace, okay, my Virgo? So this is definitely a month where the universe wants you to be in the energy of gratefulness, gratitude with everything, aspects of yourself, who you are as a person, the people that you do have in your life that support you, the things that you have. Just kind of be in this sense of grace, being at peace with where things is right at this moment, okay? And knowing again that everything else is going to come when the timing is right, okay? All right, Divine Spirit, what additional messages for my Virgos for March of 2020? Virgo, March of 2020. Virgo, March of 2020. I just heard something as well for some of my Virgos. This may not apply to everyone, but I do feel like it could be like probably one Virgo that this resonates with. If you have a sibling that you are aware of, but you never connected with them before, and you've been searching for them, it is a possibility that you can connect to them this month, or you will begin to get certain leads on how to move forth with connecting with the sibling that you have lost contact with. Okay, so I feel like that message is probably just for one. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just adjusting it a little bit. I think that message is just pretty much, I'm sorry, guys. Trying to get this camera together. That message could just be for one person. Okay. All right. So we have her secrets. Okay. So Virgos, this is definitely a month to try to connect to bonds that you have with others. Okay, again, it's all about sunlight, so getting out, connecting with your friends, talking to your friend about certain things. This is a time to really kind of open up at this time. For some of my Virgos, you may have been a little bit in hermit mode lately, a little bit to yourself, but this is a month where the universe wants you to get out and connect. Now, this is just not for my ladies, this is for my males as well. Okay, this is a time to kind of connect, have that boy talk, have that girl talk, again, with those that you trust. Okay, I do feel like with that connection, you may end up telling a close person, a friend, a secret or something that's been weighing heavy on your heart, or they may tell you something as well. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm picking up with that. You also have the card of Amulet. Okay, so this is definitely a month, my Virgos, where the universe wants you to work on your shadow self. So what is our shadow self? That's that not so good side about ourselves. And we all have that. Okay, we have the good side, we have the bad side. Some shadow aspects of us could be our confidence, the way we speak about ourselves, the people that we allow in our lives due to certain emotions that we're still dealing with. For some, this could be again that childhood inner wounds that some need to reflect on. So this is a month to kind of go within, introspection, see what's working for you, what's not, what you need to let go of. And the card of deceit, this is also the card of deceit again. So you have deceit twice, okay? I definitely feel like for some of my Virgos, there is some deceptive energy around you. So again, trusting your intuition. But I also feel like for some, you have been deceptive to your own self on how you view yourself, how you see yourself, how you limit yourself, how you think about yourself, okay? So doing an evaluation or a reflection of yourself is very important at this time, okay? You have the magical key, okay? Again, hope. This card is about hope, okay? Having faith, believing, knowing that things are going to work out, because it shows that there could be certain fears that you may have, fears that has transferred into the month of March from February, some worry, someone expecting the worst case scenario about a situation, and the universe is like, listen, we want you to get out that mindset. That is possibly for some that self-deception that is occurring with constant worry or constant expecting the worst about a situation. They want you to find peace this month, okay, in your difficult place, in your difficult situation. And how you're going to do that is by having hope and by having faith and just trusting and giving your concerns to your creator and knowing that you're not alone, okay? And that's also a part of finding that balance. Okay. You also have the witch's brew. Okay. So my Virgos, I do feel like this is a month you're going to be tapping into your sense of creativity. If your creativity has been blocked, there's going to be a sense of heightened creativity. So pay attention to your ideas. You may find yourself getting back in tune with things you were passionate about this month as well. I do feel like for my spiritual people that are Virgos, you may begin to work more with herbs this month as well. You could also be tapping more into creative styles of healing this month as well. Okay, I feel like the imagination of my Virgos is going to be heightened, so utilize that energy. It's going to be important, and again, the more you can get out in that sun, that's going to help you as well, because the sun does help you come up with creative solutions and ideas to things. But I do feel like, again, for my spiritual people, you may find yourself tuning more into herbs this month, learning more about herbs as a healing component to assist you in your spiritual practice in some shape or some form. I also feel like for those that do need to detox, look into herbs as well this month. Herbal teas, things of that nature, okay? Herbal cleanses, herbal smoothies to kind of help and assist that detoxification, okay? And you also have the sisterhood of the silk road. So I do feel like, again, there's going to be maybe a better bond for some with a sister or maybe with a brother figure. I feel like there is some type of sibling connections that can take place this month, in the month of I don't know why I was going to say September. Interesting. In the month of March, okay? But again, that's not going to apply to everyone. But I definitely feel like, again, Virgos, this is a time for you to connect to your friends at this time. Those that you feel are like sisters to you. For my males, those that you feel are like true brothers to you, really reach out and connect, like have that one-on-one powwow. This card does talk about adventure. So for some of my Virgos, you could be getting ready to plan a trip with some of your friends. You possibly could be going on a trip this month as well with your friends, okay? Also, it is acknowledging to try to be grateful for the close friendships that you have this month, okay? Open up your heart this month, unconditional love, okay, to those that you share close emotional bonds with, okay? And this is for my females and my males, okay? All right. Additional messages for Virgo. This is for March of 2020. Chakras. Virgo, March of 2020. Virgo, March of 2020. Virgo, March of 2020. Virgo, March of 2020. All right. Okay. All right, let's talk about the chakra cards that came up for my Virgos for your guidance. Wow. Compassion. So working on your heart chakra, unconditional love, it says caring. So this is a month where they really want you to be in the place of caring, definitely caring for yourself first, but caring for those that you truly love, that truly means a lot to you, okay? For many of my Virgos, your empathic abilities are going to be heightened this month, so you are very sensitive emotionally, okay? Because it shows that when it comes to compassion, you will find yourself being more empathetic to others as well, okay? And again, that's why certain secrets could be revealed this month, whether you are, talking to your homeboys or you're talking to your homegirls and you're just kind of politicking. That's because they are aware that you are able to empathize with them in some situation, okay? This is also a month for acceptance, accepting people for who they are and accepting yourself for who you are, okay? Yes, we can always keep working on improving ourselves, but when we get into a place where we nitpicking at our own self about certain things that we don't like, it doesn't quite help us in the best way. So accept yourself for who you are, but constantly work on improvement and accept others for who they are. We cannot change anyone, okay? And just be gentle. Be gentle with yourself and be gentle with others this month. All right, we have the card of grounding. So Virgo, again, getting outdoors, connecting with nature, grounding is going to be important for you. So that way you can be able to stabilize a lot of emotions that you've been dealing with maybe in the upcoming weeks or the past few months and bringing it into this month. This talks about nature. So again, connecting to nature, eating more grounding foods, oats, rice, potatoes, carrots, nuts, tree hugging, maybe doing some gardening depending on how it is with the weather where you are located. Okay, being more in the moment because we have presence. That is a part of grounding. Not being too far in the past, or not being in the past in general, because the past doesn't serve us. It already happened. Can't nothing be done about that. The future haven't even occurred yet. So taking time out to take one day at a time, one step at a time, and living more in the moment. Okay, and then that's going to give you that stability that you need. That's what grounding is about, giving you that stability. Imagine yourself being a tree. Okay, that is a part of grounding, meaning no matter what storm comes, this tree is still able to withhold any damages. Okay, it's like it doesn't affect you. If you're ungrounded, your emotions are very high, you have a hard time handling yourself, you get very overwhelmed, stress and anxiety occurs. So grounding, connecting with nature, is going to be important. So working with your base chakra as well. For some, you may have had some back pains also. Okay, we do have your solar plexus chakra, gut instincts. What I say, you had to see twice. Okay, so again, trusting your intuition about people. Don't think you paranoid. Don't think you second guessing yourself. Trust your instincts. Okay, again, your intuition is going to be heightened as well. So utilize that. Allow yourself to get in tune with what the universe is trying to reveal to you. No matter how close, that bond is, whether it's family, whether it's your partner, whether it's whomever. Okay, trust your intuition this month, because you have that inner knowing. Okay, you have that inner knowing. Your senses again are going to be heightened because your empathic abilities are going to be heightened as well, and it's all about trusting what it is that you feel. So if you've had difficulties doing that, working on your solar plexus chakra as well. Okay, and then you have your throat chakra. All right, communicating, expressing yourself, speaking your truth, setting boundaries, learning how to say no, knowing that no is a complete sentence. Utilize, express yourself, not harboring emotions. Okay, so this is definitely a month. I do feel like for some, if you have been having issues with your throat, drinking some herbal tea or finding herbal remedies is going to help as well. I also heard that this may not apply probably to one or two, but I feel like there is a Virgo that could be having like surgery or planning for surgery for like tonsillitis, or to get their tonsils removed. Okay, whether it's going to take place this month or the preparation is going to take place this month as well. So utilizing, expressing yourself, speaking your truth, and communicating with the universe about what it is that you want, what it is that your heart desires this month. Okay. All right. Divine Spirit, this is for Virgo for March of 2020. Virgo, March of 2020. Virgo, March of 2020. And Virgo, March of 2020. Friendships is coming out, Virgos. What y'all been? Y'all been in hermit mode. Y'all ain't been messing with folks. Y'all like, you know what? I'm going through stuff right now. Ain't nobody got time for that. But this is a month, like, universe, like, you need to get outdoors. First and foremost, for my Virgos, Archangel Metatron is stepping forth to assist, okay? Especially for my spiritual Virgos. Definitely call upon Archangel Metatron. He is definitely someone that helps you with spiritual practices, working with herbs, just anything spiritually related, okay? So for many, calling upon Archangel Metatron for my spiritual people and that watches this video is going to be very important as well. Learning more about Archangel Metatron. Also, if you're not familiar with his capabilities and the power that he holds, okay? But I say friendship. So as I was stating before, you guys got to connect. You got to get out. You got to connect. You got to, that's a part of that balance. If we constantly working, some of us do get in a place of comfort. We work, 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 work. We come home and we just comfortable. We don't connect with anyone. And then, it's like, wait times is appreciate the close relationships that you do have, because time is not promised to no one. You know what I'm saying? You hear one day and you go on the next. So appreciate those close relationships that you have. Don't take advantage of them, okay? Tell that person that you love them. Pick up the phone and call them. We get so caught up in text message or, social media that we forget that face-to-face interaction is very important. It's very vital to our well-being and theirs as well, okay? I do feel like for some of my Virgos, you could be connecting with some like-minded people this month, creating better friendships also. Okay. What I say, pray. Give all your concerns and worries and have faith behind it. Don't be praying about it and then 10 minutes later you're sitting there worried about the same thing you prayed about, because what you're telling the universe is that you don't have faith. And the universe sees that you're still trying to control a situation, so they're going to let you keep trying to control it and see how far you can get on your own till you really learn how to just let go. Okay, so pray, have faith, and know that all is going to work out in your favor. All right, and the last set of cards for my Virgos. What additional guidance messages for Virgo, March of 2020? Virgo, March of 2020. Virgo, March of 2020. Okay, you have the card of saying no. A few different things. I feel like for some of my Virgos this month, you need to utilize this word a little bit more. Okay, you've been saying yes a little bit too much. Learning how to create boundaries, okay, because the throat chakra did come up. I also feel as well that for some, maybe something that you hope for may not come into play this month. You may get a no response to something. But again, be hopeful, be optimistic, and trust in divine timing, because what? Even though it may have not worked out in your time, does not mean that it's not going to happen, okay? Now, that's not going to apply to everyone, okay? And I also heard as well with this, stop saying no to yourself. Like, for my Virgos, if you want to treat yourself this month, treat yourself. Okay? If you want to buy something for yourself, buy something for yourself. If you want to do something for yourself, do something for yourself. Don't feel guilty to take time out for yourself and do something special for yourself. Yes, we have bills, we have things that we need to do, but again, creating that balance. You know, you're constantly working and paying all the bills, but you're not able to really have anything for yourself. What good is that? That messes up your head, your mind, and your emotions. Okay, so creating that balance. I ain't talking about spend your check. Okay, spend wisely. Trust your intuition. Okay. You also have the card of there is something better. So again, if something doesn't work out this month, that is because the universe is saying, hey, now is not the right time, and I got something else better that's getting ready to come. So what? Patience and divine timing. Okay. Also, for those that's trying to handle everything on their own, pray. Have a sense of faith and hope, knowing that your creator is able to give you what it is that you need. You know, because I also feel like it's something better than your worry. It's something better than your stress. Because at the end of the day, your worry and your stress is not going to make anything change. The only thing that's going to change is your health. Okay? So know that there is something better. Okay? And however that applies to you. Be assertive. Learn how to say no. Stand your ground this month. Okay? Be assertive when it comes to self-discipline, doing the things that you need to do, staying on top of the things that you need to do for yourself or in areas in your life in general. Okay? Pushing yourself, stepping to the forefront, being that leader in your life. All right, so that was the guidance messages for my Virgos for March of 2020. Again, if you're interested in a more personal reading with me, you can go visit me online at www.spiritualvibrations.org. Other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing month of March. Make sure that you click the bell so you can subscribe, as well as the like button. Love and light and blessings to you until next month.